What's going on, guys? Manny here, back with some more Toxic Cup of battles for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be focused on Golurk here, this giant behemoth of a Pokemon here. And immediately we're going to get into a really good matchup here, but as you can see, my friend Matthew is going to immediately switch into a counter, being Lunoon. So I have a switch advantage now going into Toxicroak. So Golurk is a Pokemon that I've been looking at ever since Toxic Cup was announced. It has really good matchups against a lot of like the top tier Pokemon. Obviously, does lose to currently the number one ranked Pokemon for Toxic Cup being Golbat, as you can see here. He does lose to him, but other than that, Golurk actually again has some really good matchups, as you'll see here. So I went ahead and took down his Lunoon, brought in Golbat. Obviously in this matchup, Toxicroak is going to lose. So I'm just hoping to get some shields and to do some massive damage with the Sludge Bombs. And there goes my Toxicroak there. So now obviously I'm going to wait to switch in, try to get that switch timer down, switch back in Golurk here and go for a Shadow Punch, which will actually do a decent amount of damage if it goes through, but he does shield it. So right there I did try to switch out, but I wasn't quick enough there, so I'm going to go ahead and shield the Shadow Ball because that would have destroyed Golurk, and he immediately switches into Fortress again, and we're just going to go with another Shadow Punch here. So Golurk's movesets are Mud Slap, Shadow Punch, and Dynamic Punch, which is a very interesting moveset for his typing. So here he goes for a Heavy Slam. We'll take out the Golurk, and we're going to go ahead and just bring in Bibarel, who is a very, very good Pokemon for the Toxic Cup. So as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and get these, I believe this is Surf. I was going to say Aqua Tail. Let's get the Surf off and then take the win there. So GG's on game one there, Matthew. Going on to the next game here. Again, I am going to lead with Golurk, and I'll have my my team on my side of the screen the entire video. So, and this is where Golurk shines as well. As you can see, Mud Slap's doing an insane amount of damage to that Toxicroak, and I am going to let this one attack go through just to see how much damage it does. Mud Bomb doing a decent amount, but as you can see, within 5 Mud Slaps, I took down this Toxicroak there, and I have my Charge Move ready to go. So here we run into a little bit of lag as he's debating on what he wants to bring in. And I go for a Dynamic Punch here, hoping to get a shield, or just to do a decent amount of damage, and he doesn't shield it. So here, just going to do as much damage as I can. Then again, I tried to switch out, but I miscounted Gliscor's fast attacks there, so I did have to use a shield. So here I go ahead and just build up some more energy to get that extra charge move ready, and I bring in the Munchlax here. So obviously Munchlax is the mini tank. I decided to shield here thinking it was going to be the Earthquake, and I'm glad I did because that would have done a good amount of damage. And as you can see right there, I tried to click Body Slam multiple times, and it took a while for it to register. So I don't know what's been going on with the servers lately, but I think it's because ever since Go Battle League came out, servers have been kind of iffy when it comes to battling. So hopefully that they get that straightened out. But I go ahead and launch the Body Slam there against this Skuntank, and he's going to retaliate with a Crunch. Crunch doing a good amount of damage to Munchlax as well. And I'm going to go ahead and fire off another Body Slam here, which again will do a good amount of damage to the Skuntank. Doesn't KO it, and he still has a shield. I was actually expecting him to shield there, but he doesn't. So right here he does actually end up using his charge attack on me, which I think he was scared I was going to get a Body Slam off or take down his Skuntank beforehand, so that's why he used it. And then here again, I'm just waiting out the timer, and I'm going to go ahead and bring in Golurk once again, and then launch a Shadow Punch on this Gliscor here. So hoping to either take it out or get a shield, and I do get his other shield. And then I tried to switch once again, but he did have the charge move ready. So unfortunately, Golurk is going to go down here, and again, because Night Slash being super effective. But even with this next attack he's going to hear, unless it's an Earthquake, I'm going to be good to go. So it's a Night Slash, obviously not going to do anything, and then I'm just going to finish off the Gliscor with counter. So going on to game 3 here, I believe I'm going to start off with Golbat. He starts off with Bibarel, the two top ranked Pokemon in Toxic right now. And as you can see, Bibarel is a very hard hitting Pokemon. Those water guns do a good amount of damage regardless. So here just debating what I want to do. Decide not to shield it, and I go for a Shadow Ball here, hoping to get a shield to do massive damage. Or not massive damage, do some damage. Because right there I forgot that those types really don't do much against normal. And now I'm just going to go ahead and bring in Toxicroak there after taking out my Golbat. I take out his Bibarel, and then he switched into Steelix, but accidentally switched into Haunter there, as you can see. So that glitch still does happen where you switch something in, and then the switch pops back up, and if you're tapping the middle of the screen, you're going to switch on accident. So that's exactly what happened there. And so I'm going to go ahead and do as much damage as I can. I got that first shield down. I'm going to go ahead for another Sludge Bomb to hopefully get the second shield, which I'm able to do. So now he's down both shields, and I still have one. And here, as you can see, Mudslap doing a lot of damage as well to that Haunter. So you saw the health go down with 1, 2, and 3. It took 3 from the health point that it was at to take down that Haunter. So here I'm just trying to get to a dynamic punch before he can get to his crunch, which I'm successfully able to do. And again, this is where Golurk does really well, having the ability to have that fighting type move as well. So go ahead and take down his Steelix there. And going on to the next game here, I believe it's going to be Golurk versus Lulun, if I remember this correctly. Yep. And again, this is a bad matchup for me because of just the power that his Shadow Claws are doing. So I go ahead and build up some energy and then immediately switch on to Drapion here. And I'm going to go ahead and let this Grass Knot go through. Don't really need to worry about it. He's going to go ahead and switch into his Fortress here. And we're just doing as much damage as I can with that Ice Fang. And then I'm going to go for a Aqua Tail here. So, which he doesn't shield and does a decent amount. Crunch might have been the better option there, but I mean, they both do almost the same amount of damage. So he retaliates with a Heavy Slam and then takes down my Drapion there. So, and I'm just waiting out the timer, deciding what I want to bring in here. Go ahead and bring in Golurk once again, and then I go ahead and go for a Shadow Punch and hoping to just do a good amount of damage. And in this matchup, depending on movesets, Golurk can't win. So I'm going to go ahead, after launching that Shadow Punch, go ahead and switch it to Bibarel. Go ahead and shield this, thinking it's an Earthquake, but it's a Heavy Slam, which still would have done a good amount of damage to me regardless. He goes ahead and brings back in that Lulun, and I go ahead and launch off a Surf, hoping to do a good amount of damage or to get his shield, which he does shield. So now he's down both his shields, and I'm just going to go ahead and shield this Grass Knot as well, because obviously that would have KO'd my Bibarel there. And we're just going to try to whittle down his Lulun, but unfortunately he's able to get to another charge attack before I can get mine off. So fortunately Bibarel goes down, and all I have left is the Golurk here. Does take out his Lulun, and right here I do make a mistake. So you can see I'm pushing Shadow Punch. I didn't need to do that. I would have been able to take out the Fortress on just fast attacks, but I don't think it really would have mattered because his next Pokemon is a Golbat. So I don't think Shadow Punch would have been... There's no way Shadow Punch would have been enough to take down his Golbat. So GG's on there. And again, just a simple mistake on me, but I don't think it would have mattered. So going on to the next game, we're bringing Steelix versus Bibarel. Again, another bad matchup for me. So I'm immediately going to go ahead and switch into Toxicroak. He takes some damage. He switches into Haunter. And once again, I'm going to try to go for the Mud Bomb here. But he gets his charge attack off first because Haunter just charges up stupid fast. And we're going to go for a Mud Bomb here. So I know at this point he's probably going to shield it because he loves Haunter, which as you can see, he shields that one. And I do get off another Mud Bomb. So I'm hoping to either get his other shield immediately or just, have his Haunter go down. And he shields. So I figured that he was going to shield both attacks. And he does get another charge attack off here. Again, probably could have finished off Toxicroak on fast attacks, but it is where it is. So once again, I'm just going to wait out the timer, so I have my switch timer ready. Go ahead and bring in Golurk, and once again, as you can see, 3 hits with Mudslap from Golurk takes down a Haunter. So stupid good. Brings in the Bibarel. I do go ahead and shield this here because I need to, otherwise that would have been GG's. Goes for the Surf, and we're going to go ahead, and I should have just gone for Shadow Punch here. I didn't need to go into Dynamic Punch, but the reason I did is because obviously Shadow Punch would not have been best, and he does take out my Golurk there on Steelix, but because of the damage it did get here, even though he is going to get to his turn for the first tier, and obviously it's going to be that Earthquake because it's going to be the best move to use, I do survive it, and because of the damage I did earlier with Golurk, I am able to get off Earthquake and actually take down his Steelix. So, and there it is. So again, thanks to the damage, my Steelix was able to win there. So going on to the final game here, we're going to start off with Golurk once again, because again, that's the whole point of this video. He starts over with Gliscor. This is a bad matchup for me because Gliscor can power up those Night Slashes very fast. As you can see there, I tried to switch out, but I didn't count right because the Gliscor I use in practice has Wing Attack, his has Fury Cutter. So I'm going to go ahead and switch into Golurk, or into Venomoth after getting some energy and getting a charge move ready. And I'm going to let this Night Slash go through because even though it was a good chunk of damage, I don't really need to worry about it. go ahead and launch a silver one here, hoping to do a decent amount and hopefully get a boost or a shield. Doesn't decent amount, but unfortunately no boost here, which is completely fine. Obviously don't expect to get the boost right away. Goes for a Night Slash, and he switches out to a Skuntank here. So here I go for a Poison Fang. Probably should have gone for a Silver Wind, because that would have done more damage, and I would have been able to get to it in time. So, but it is what it is. Gonna go ahead and let my Venomoth here go down to the Crunch, and again we're just gonna be waiting to see, just waiting out the timer, and I am gonna bring in Golurk here in a second, and just do some more fast attacks, and immediately switch into Steelix so he can take this flamethrower, which I know is coming. So gonna go ahead and let that shield, let the shield not be used there. So again, there's a flamethrower, does massive damage, and I'm able to take down his Skuntank with fast attacks, and I'll have both my charge moves ready to go. He brings in Toxicroak, go ahead for a Crunch, hoping to get a shield, hoping he gets a Earthquake, which he does, and I'm actually able to get off a one more Crunch here, and hoping to get another shield, or you know, do barely anything, which as you can see there, he didn't shield that. So all I have left is Golurk now, and as you can see, I am going to shield here because obviously I want my Golurk to live, and we're just going to see here how many, well, what I should have done there is just launch a couple more fast attacks before going for the Shadow Punch. He did shield it though, as you can see there, Mud Slap's being stupid good, and then I go for a Dynamic Punch for the win. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.
Those medical pills that push me over. I kill my fill 3 times a day. These heads and no fuse won't make me sober.